So let's go over what you have to do for this week. The first thing that you need to do is the peer reviews. Like last time, your draft will be due Tuesday night by 11:59 p.m. And like last time, your reviews will be due by Thursday at noon, although if you need a few more hours, you can probably take those. But you're shooting for Thursday at noon. Okay. Unlike last time, however, there are going to be a few changes to this process. The first and most important is this. Before you even post a draft of your essay to the forum, you must download a copy of Peer Review Form 2 and fill out yourself, you the writer, fill out Part 1. Once you've filled out Part 1 of the peer review, you're going to copy and paste that form to the end of your draft. Save the whole document, including the draft and the form with Part 1 filled out and Parts 2 and 3 empty. Save that whole document and attach that document to the peer review forum. Then, when you're reviewing essays, you'll use the form at the end of your peers' drafts, and you'll fill out the Part 2 of that form that's for the reviewer. You'll do that for 3 of your peers or however many have posted, and I'm going to have to switch some peer review groups around to make sure that everyone is in a group with active participants. So you're going to fill that out for Part 2 and save the whole document again and post that as a reply to your peer's first post, the post with the draft. Okay? So far so good. So Part 1 was filled out by the writer, Part 2 by the reviewer, and now both of them are on the peer review forum discussion board. Okay, there's a third part to this essay. You, the writer, are going to go back over what your peers have said. So you're going to look at the form that they've attached to your draft as a reply to your first post. And then there is a Part 3 of the form that's also for you, the writer, that I'd like you to fill out. Now, you can then cut and paste that part of the form into the reply box and just do it there, or you can save the whole document again with now the peer review form completely filled out, parts 1, 2, and 3, and attach that to your reply. So you're going to have first your post, the parent post, with your draft and a copy of the peer review, sorry, that's the first thing, a copy of the peer review form with Part 1 filled out. Then your peer is going to reply to that. They're going to fill out Part 2, save it, and post it. So now Parts 1 and 2 are filled out at the end of your draft, and your peer posts that. And then finally, you're going to come back and reply to your reviewer's post, filling out Part 3 of the form. Hopefully that makes sense. We'll go over it in class too, so that everybody's clear. But the instructions are on the discussion board, and they are also right here for you now. Okay, that's the first thing for peer reviews. You have a discussion board and a reading journal due this week, but now they're due on Saturday because last week people overwhelmingly either didn't care or wanted the deadline moved. So now it's moved to Saturday, and you'll have Saturday until 11:55 because Moodle doesn't let me do 59. It's got to be 55 p.m. to finish those assignments. Okay? So you still have a discussion board, you still have a reading journal, but they are now due Saturday at 11:55 p.m. All right. I think those are the main announcements for this week. If you have any questions, problems, or concerns, go ahead and call me or email me, and I will see you in class. Have a great week.